Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Now I know you're probably thinking, didn't we see something very similar to this not too long ago? Yeah, you did. This, of course, is the Wurkkos HD01 Pro. Now we've seen the HD01 UV, and they are almost exactly the same, with a few just minor differences. Pretty much size, shape, all that good stuff. Intensity, what you get out of it as far as, output in lumens is exactly the same to the HD01 UV. But this one's got a couple little extras. Now, if you see, of course, you've got your UV light, you've got your regular light, and then, yes, you have a laser on this one. This one actually has a laser. Now, there are a little bit of differences here in the floodlight as well, and we will take care of them. We'll look at them. We'll look at everything. But just as a reminder, we'll do a quick spec check just as a reminder. You're looking at right about, 5.5 inches long, right about an inch wide as far as weight goes. 3.4 ounces or 97 grams. And yes, we're just pretty much going through the similarities. It does have a magnetic base. Now, similarities as far as, it's USB-C chargeable, non-replaceable battery. Got to remember that. There's your charging port right there. Aluminum construction. You do have the two-sided pocket clip, which is nice for sure. So if you really need to, and it's a little heavy to put on the bill of your hat, but it's easily doable with that reversible pocket. Operation, whoa, get back here. You still have the two buttons to operate. One operates your flood, one operates, flood and laser, I should say. And the rear operates your flashlight mode. So when you press and hold your forward button, that's where you get your side light, your variable color side light. Press and hold it, that's what comes on. You press and hold again, and yes, this one still cycles through all the different colors. You got the pretty colors for sure. Press it again, turn it off. Single press of that forward button, that gets you your laser. Press, turn it off. Double press, that gets you your side light. Press and hold, and it cycles through your floodlight. You got low, medium, and high. You've got 1 lumen, 25 lumens, and 180 lumens. Press to shut it off. Now you got your red and blues. Double press again when you're in the red and blues, and you get this rainbow. Double press again, and you get what they call droplets. And it cycles through different colors as well. There's your side. Shut it off. Now, you've got your rear light. So, press and hold. That gets you moonlight, 1 lumen. Then you can cycle up from there. You got 4 others. You got low, medium, high, turbo. Back to low, 20 lumens, medium, 100 lumens, high, 450, and turbo. That's where you're getting your 1200 lumens. Double press the rear button, and that's where you get your UV light. Now, and single press turns all these functions off. Now, if you triple press this rear button, I kind of want to show it to you, but I don't want to strobe you. If you triple press it, all right, for those of you that are strobe sensitive, I'm going to strobe this and I'll let you know when it's done. But if you triple press, that was double. There's your strobe. Oh, you can't see it. it's flashing too bright. But when you strobe this, sorry about that, strobe's over. When you strobe, the laser actually comes on. So you can like laser pinpoint who you're strobing, apparently. Interesting functions. First time I've seen a function like that where the laser actually actuates when you're doing the strobe. So, could come in handy, maybe, if you really need to. You really need it, but hey. But overall, like I said, your lumens, all the same between the HD01 UV and the HD01 Pro. All the same, 120, 200, 450, and 1200. And then for the flood is 125 and 80. Impact resistant to a meter. IPX 65, I believe is what it said. And the cool thing about this is not a bad price, $49.99. I'll leave links down in the description. You can go check it out. But on Amazon, $49.99, but there's a 30% off coupon. And then there's, it's the clickable coupon, but then if you buy multiple, you can get, for 2, you can get another 5% off. For 3, you can get 10% off. So Wurkkos does some pretty good deals like that. With a lot of their flashlights, I've seen those deals. So, but hey, let's go outside and let's just see a little reminder of what the HD01 series can do. We'll be right back. I'll see you downstairs. All right, so we're out back. We're on moonlight mode. 1 lumen. I mean, you guys, you can't really see that on the ground. There it is on the deck. So we're just going to bump it up. Now there's low. Now you're getting a decent amount of light coming out of it on low. We can definitely see the ground. We're going to track it out. We're only going to track it out on the, where you're getting some reflection there, but tracking it out on the ground, probably 15, 20 feet maybe. So we're going to bump it up again. There you go. Now we got some light. Now we can track that. Can we make it to the... No, not really making out the corner of the yard, which is about 100 feet away. And you're not making out the stump. I can. I mean, it's pretty much right there in the center. But bump it up again. There you go. Now we're making everything out. Decent. You've got a pretty wide spot. This is meant to be the spotlight mode. And there's turbo. There's your full 1200 lumens. You got a pretty wide spot. You got some decent flood going on. Dropping out there. Let's see. Do we have any visitors tonight? Nope, no visitors tonight. All right. Well, let's check the apple tree out there. Sometimes no visitors. No eyeballs, at least. So, I mean, it's putting out a decent amount of light. Like we said, we already saw the HD01 UV. So this is the Pro. We're just basically putting a laser on it. And, some of the other fancy lights we saw. But we're going to kill that one. And, ooh, flashy. There we go. Now, this is pretty much our floodlight. Again, 1 lumen. Not going to see a whole lot. Bump it up. And it's pretty hard to see in the camera, even on medium. So we're going to go high. There you go. Now you're getting some light. So on flood, you're getting a decent amount. Flood high, what was that, 180, 185 lumens. Decent amount of floodlight there. But definitely, probably not use this in flood mode all that much, unless I just, inside a tent or something like that. It would probably work out pretty well. But for this one, for me, it's pretty much the spotlight mode. And yes, it's cold. And yes, you can see my breath going by. So, I think we're going to wrap this up. Let's go back outside. We'll close it out, guys. Or go back upstairs and close it out. So there you go, guys. What'd you think? I mean, it puts out a decent amount of light, especially in the spotlight mode. I mean, you're getting up to 1200 lumens. You've got a decently wide hot spot on it with a decent amount of flood as well. Now, the floodlight portion, you know, I mean, you could use that outdoors for sure, but inside a tent or something like that, or, you know, an interior environment, I think is where the floodlight would probably come in most handy, just because of, you know, it's lower lumens, 125 and 180. So, I mean, it's putting out some light, just not a huge amount. But of course, this is what it comes with. You get a lanyard. You're not taking it apart, so there's no real O-rings to swap out. And then you get your charging cable. It was, and well, like I don't know if you remember, but when you turn it on, they turn green. When I first turned it on, they were red, so it's less than 30%. And it did not take it long to go green. Plugged it in, USB charged, and it was charged really fairly quickly, honestly. Maybe, God, it seemed like it was an hour. So, charged up pretty quick, which was very, very cool. So, like I said, pretty much HD01 UV or HD01 Pro, you're pretty much going to get close to the same thing, only the Pro, of course, not only does it have the UV, but it also has the laser on it. And you've got a couple of different options for the colored lights, play with the kids, or entertain yourself. It's completely up to you. But really appreciate Wurkkos sending this one out once again. Always appreciate you guys stopping by to check them out with me. I know on HD01 UV, I had a comment about wish to had one with a laser. Well, here's the HD01 Pro. You got all three. Actually, you got all four. Flashlight, floodlight, laser, UV, and you got all the pretty lights to come with it too. So it's got quite a bit coming at you. So thanks a lot, guys. Always, always appreciate it. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.